Hey everybody, this is Rabbitearsblog and welcome to my random review series. Today's comic book that I will be reviewing today is on the second volume of Brian K. Vaughan's hit series, Saga. Now, before I get into what I liked and hated about this comic book, I would like to give out a brief summary on this comic book. In the last volume, Alana and Marco managed to escape from the warring plans of landfall Wreath in the spaceship. However, they are suddenly ambushed by two people from the moon planet Wreath, who turns out to be none other than Marco's parents. The couple not only has to deal with the unexpected visit from Marco's parents, but the freelancer hired to find Alana and Marco, is on their trail, and he reluctantly takes Gwendolyn, Marco's ex-fiancée, with him. Meanwhile, Prince Robot IV has found out about Alana's favorite romance author, and he plans to track the author down at any cost. Just like the first volume, Brian K. Vaughan's writing continues to get better and better as this volume focuses more on the interpersonal relationships of the characters and the growing mystery surrounding Alana's favorite writer. We are also treated to learning about how Alana and Marco first met each other, and the romance novel that inspired Alana to fall in love with someone who comes from her plan's greatest enemy. I love the way that Brian K. Vaughan managed to weave in several different stories into one volume, as we got Marco and Alana's story in dealing with Marco's parents, the Will teaming up with Gwendolyn to find Alana and Marco, and Prince Robert IV searching for Alana's favorite Arthur to open up the mystery surrounding his works. I really enjoyed the relationship being shown between Alana and Marco's parents, as at first Marco's parents were a little disappointed that their son married someone who came from their enemy planet. But once they started spending time with both Alana and Hazel, they have truly shown that they care more about their grandchild's happiness than worrying about the war at hand. I also love the fact that since we are given a brief backstory about how Marco and Alana met each other, since I have often wondered about how Alana and Marco met each other in the first place. Usually I get a little irritated whenever a flashback story interrupts the flow of the present day story, but in this case, the flashback sequences really helped us understand Marco and Elena much better, and it also helped us understand about why the government is so against Alana and Marco having a child together. I'm also glad to see both the Will and his pet, the lion cat, come back in this volume as we get to see more of their story. And I really love the fact that they just somehow meet up with Marco's ex-fiancée Gwendolyn and decide to work with her to find Alana and Marco. Not only do we get to see some humor added to the story with their presence, but we finally get a chance to see Gwendolyn, the mysterious fiancée that Marco left years ago. I love the tension that Gwendolyn brought to the story, as I wanted to know what she will do to Marco once she finds him, and how she might affect Marco's relationship with Elena. The storyline that probably got me the most interested was Prince Robot IV's storyline about finding Alana's favorite romance Arthur and discovering a deep and dark secret about his work. Brian K. Vaughan's writing is just beyond brilliant, as the character's dialogue is snarky yet has a lot of heart added to it, just like how Joss Whedon's writing involves snarky dialogue with heartwarming moments. I came to really care about the characters, especially Alana and Marco, and their everlasting quest of trying to find a peaceful plan to raise their child in peace. I mean, what parent wouldn't want to find a good place to raise their children at? Fiona Staples' artwork is as usual as gorgeous as ever, especially during the fight scenes with the explosions glowing right off the pages, making the scenes even more intense to look at. I also love the bizarre imagery of all the characters featured in this volume, as it gave the series a very creative edge, while making us scratch our heads in confusion about why these characters have such bizarre anatomy. The cover of this book is amazing, as the background is in pink coloring, and it shows an image of Marco killing a winged creature, and blood is splattered all over his clothes. A much more intense image than what was shown in the first volume. Saga Volume 2 is rated M for mature, as there is some strong language and many scenes of characters being nude. There was also the controversy surrounding issue 12, where there were strong and graphic sex scenes surrounding one character, and I would not reveal which character was involved in this, but I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who has not read this volume yet. Overall, I'm giving Saga Volume 2 a perfect score of a 5 out of 5. The series just continues to amaze me to no end, as the writing is spectacular and the artwork is very gorgeous to look at. I would highly recommend this volume to anyone who is a fan of Brian K. Vaughan's Saga series, and I am definitely looking forward to the third volume. Well, that was my review on Saga Volume 2, and be sure to check out more of my videos in the near future. This is Rabbitearsblog, and I'll see you later.